Yeah, what's up? I'm playing Viscera cleanup detail. Now, you probably just seen a warning before this, basically saying be wary. As you can see right here on this starting screen, this is a very graphic game. So if you're squeamish or anything like that, click off now because you're probably not gonna like what's gonna come after this. Now, and a funny story. Yesterday, actually recorded this game. So I'm like, okay, I haven't uploaded in a while. It's gonna take me a while to edit this, so I'm gonna record now, and then tomorrow, which is today, I was gonna edit it. But and after I wrapped up the recording, I didn't check it. I just assumed it was fine and then went to bed. But then just now I went to go and like watch it to go and edit it, and I realized I didn't turn my microphone on the entire time. So it's just gameplay. You can't hear me. So I didn't, because before I normally record, I always check to see if like everything works. I always check to see if the volume's okay. But this is the one time I didn't do that, and it's the time I mess up and I just don't turn my microphone on because my microphone is like a little my little extension plugged into like the headset I have, and has like a little switch on the headset like you can turn your mic on and off. I forgot to turn that switch. Cause apparently I turned it off at some point, my microphone off. Apparently I forgot to turn it back on. So like, I spent like wasted 40 minutes of my life yesterday recording something that wasn't gonna get uploaded. And now another thing. Like I'm actually getting into this, so I'm not like just doing nothing. So another thing. I'm not sure if YouTube will actually allow me to like include this because it is very graphic. I'm just gonna hope the warning's good enough so people who like are sensitive to this stuff can, yeah, like know to not watch it. So, and again, I just want to reiterate: if you are very squeamish and you don't like graphic scenes, click off because you're probably already seeing this is not the game for you. So just viewer discretion's advised, all that stuff. And anyway, so yesterday I uploaded, or not yesterday. So my recording yesterday, I did a thing called hydroponic health. This one, because mainly plant-based. Look, it's plant-based. There won't be as much bodies in it. Maybe it'll be fine. But I realize it doesn't matter. I mean, knowing YouTube, they see one small like body or something in the game that's like it's done, and that has bodies in it. So either way, I'm doing this one because I actually quite enjoyed this one. This is Printing. Now I played this before, as you can see down in the bottom there, bottom middle. I have played this before. This is basically like a load of cleaners who have the same occupation as me rebelled, and now I think the robots in the facility robots were sent into the facility to kill them all, which is what I'm cleaning up. Let's read. Okay, apparently I'm 56. Jesus, what have I been doing in my life? It's just saying. Let me read this. Give me a sec. I'll be back when I've read this and I'll explain it. If you want, you can pause and read this yourself. Okay, so I've just read it, and it turns out I've actually closed it now, but it's just saying what it says in everything. It's saying, oh yeah, this due to whatever happened here, you need to clean it up. If you don't, you'll get slaughtered. No, he didn't say that. It just said there'll be repercussions if you don't do what you were told and you don't follow instructions, whatever. So as you can see around here, this is I don't know what happened here. It looks like everyone's graffitied all over the walls. There's blood everywhere, dead people, yada yada yada. So a trick I actually did before. I'm going to save me time, just throw every single body down to the bottom there. That includes robot bodies, like that. They're all down there. Goodbye. So I can go down there eventually and just haul them all to the incinerator and then clean up the mess they made, like accordingly. Because I think the water bucket machine's up here, so that might be a bit of an issue, but it's fine. I did not want to pick that up. Where's he gone? He's here. Okay, hello. Come on. I'm gonna leave all the drives where they are, because where are you? You're there. So now all these like dead bodies come in like drives, like saying who they are. I'm gonna keep them all there, because you can get extra brownie points in this game by like stating, like, because you got to put them into computer terminal eventually, but you can get extra brownie points in this game by like saying how they died. I'm gonna look at an article for that because I'm not smart enough. So I'm gonna look. Wait, do they have drives? I can't see one. No, I find them as I'm cleaning up if they do exist, but yeah, look, they do. So I think a lot. I think on most articles it explains like what, because since the names are randomized in this game, I'm pretty sure it just says where the body is, because all the bodies are always in the same place. So I'm keeping them all where they are, so I know where they died. To make life easier for me. Okay, I'm gonna roll here. Jesus. Just trying to get this done quickly, innit? Now I'm gonna make this into a multi-parter because you probably thought it's like a 3 hour long job, so I'm not going to make a 3 hour video on this because it would get boring and I doubt anyone would watch the entirety of it. So I'm gonna split it up into parts. And I think as of yet I don't know what I'm gonna name this. I'll figure it out. But like something I realized I need to like start naming things like according to what happened in that specific video. So like in my last teardown video, I don't know if you watched it or not. I called it like I called it Destructive Detective because in it I was I was like a demolition like contractor thing. Like people would contract me to like do demolition jobs. But then this police person started contracting me to do like an undercover case for her and start like investigating this person. But I was just destroying everything in the process. I was like, you know what, that's what I'll call it. But I think as of now, as I'm recording this, it's got 4 views, so I don't know if I'm going to continue that series as of yet, because it takes a toll on my computer, because it's just a very graphics dependent game, and I've got an awful graphics card, so I don't know, I think it's not worth the time I spend recording it and editing it, and then risking completely, like, breaking my computer because of how just demanding it is graphics-wise. Jesus, this person, someone was angry here. They just threw a chair through the window. I thought, what did this do? What did you do? Okay, that's graphic. What did you do? Come on, bro. Before he died, he just threw the chair through the window. Look, he's throwing a tantrum now. Come on. No, I'll throw you through the window. Kind of. I don't want to make a mess. I think already I'm making a mess. I've got a long clean-up process to go through. But I'm probably going to clean the upstairs first. I'm going to throw all the trash that needs to be incinerated down there to where the bodies are. So I can get all this done first. And then I can put a load of buckets on top of the stairs here, so I'm not trekking any blood through up here. I've got this all planned out, you know? Oh yeah, another thing I do have to do, all this graffiti here, you see all this, every single bit of graffiti I've got to clean off, and there's special acid in the shop thing downstairs that I need to use to do said job. I mean, you can do it without it, but it's just 10 times easier. It's so quick with using the acid, so that's what I'm gonna use. And like I said, that's the one flaw of my plan, is that I'm gonna track blood everywhere, like footprint wise, because there's gonna be a lot of blood down there. So, I mean, I'll try and get all the blood cleaned up, but I don't know how long that's gonna take. So, it's just what happened here. Someone was just dragged under this table. That poor guy, bro. What is this? Management dead. I mean, clean this. What happened to these people? I just slung that. No, what is this note? Jane Doe. That's how I'm pronouncing that last name. Don't judge me. I don't know how it's pronounced. Okay, she keeps telling everyone they're not listening. Just celebrating, playing a dumb game. It's too easy. Don't feel right at all. Heard things in the vents. So she's hearing things in the vents. That doesn't sound good. Okay. So she's worried about noises she can hear in the vents, but she's the only one worried about it, and no one else cares. Okay, I'll just sing that down. I might get rid of all these chairs eventually, but I'm gonna leave them for now. Right, is that most of the bodies? I think there's a couple more down here. Yeah, this guy. Bro, this poor man. I presume like every time he walks in here, he just like sees this and just like scoffs. Cause it's like cheesy like information like companies give you that you don't care about. Man just got slung against it. I was gonna just say, this face looks absolutely terrifying. Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm gonna not look at that anymore. I'd rather look at the bodies than that. Jesus. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I'm exaggerating. Okay. No joy. What angered these people? Fucking machines. What happened here? Just a load of bodies and robot bodies, and people were saying F the machines. I mean, I presume I can put it together. Robots invaded, like, they heard things in the vents, robots popped out of the vents, murdered everyone. That's my guess. But I guess I'll see once I start reading everyone's notes. You know, I'm seeing a lot of beer bottles everywhere. Did they all just get really drunk and just... and that's what happened. They were all just highly drunk and ended up, like, just killing each other. Or the robots come and, like, terminate them because they were all drunk and weren't doing their job properly. I just say, I love the attention to detail on my gloves. Like, I've been carrying corpses and my gloves have just got blood all over them. I mean, it's really morbid and graphic. It's like, it's cool attention to detail. Like, if you carry something like bloody, your hands will get bloody. Oh, the body I just got. Jesus, this happened. This goes quickly. Right. I'm trying to throw you back through it. Never mind. I'm gonna slam you against the wall. I'm gonna put you through there. Jesus, I swung that far. Is there any bucket here? There's a bucket here. I'm gonna start mopping up this corner here. So I'm gonna get rid of this mess in the corner. Oh, there's bullet holes as well. You kidding me? I forgot about that part. You know what? I should probably move my bucket closer to where I'm actually mopping. There we are. This dude literally just spray painted a fist. Also, what is it? This reflection does not look like what's happening here behind me. What is this reflection? Or is this like a glass like door, and this is just what's on the other side, just an abyss? You know, I'm not dissing the game. Developers aren't. Some developers just like focus on the things that players see and not reflections. Because and then people are gonna be cleaning, not looking at reflections. Okay, what actually is this? Are you okay? It's just a picture of an injured person, but it just drew it in a way that looks really creepy. I see that while cleaning up blood off the wall, as if that's not creepy. Walk into like an office, which is full of dead bodies. Yeah, no. I mean, I was just walking into an office full of dead bodies, and it's like and there's blood everywhere and dead robots. And the first thing I say is creepy is the poster on. There's just a poster on like the way I don't know what this is called, the board thing. I don't know. You know, I mean, it's like chaos. Like, did they really have to sling all the filing cabinets everywhere? Like, so that's like a two-man job knocking it over. So like. I mean, it looks like they were protesting. It's like, you know what, yeah, screw everything this company owns. Like, they have to pay for the filing cabinets that I knocked over instead of just, I don't know, picking them back up. Okay, I just saw a note somewhere. Here's the note. What's this say? Okay, so upon reading this, it looks like they've already started protesting. Management, so they're trying to get management given more pay, I presume, but management are just refusing. And she was saying, and then she started having second thoughts, saying, what's she thinking? And she's like, and then she moved downstairs because she's too exposed to it, because she keeps hearing things in the vents. So my guess is, so they were protesting about money, they wanted more money, and then the management ended up sending a load of robots through the vents to come and just murder them since they were all blocking the doors. Which is what happened here. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that Ruth, the older person's body, is downstairs. I mean, it would fit because she said she was going downstairs because she's too exposed. So clearly her plan didn't work at all, because she died anyway. I mean, see, something has got to have survived, because the robots died as well, so unless, like, the robots that survived just left, I mean, I guess that's probably the smart thing that happened, but, like, surely, like, something has got to have survived. So what was the last thing alive in here? It shouldn't have been people, because then they would have, like, they would have exposed what happens a lot. Yeah, they sent killer robots to come and murder us. This company is just not getting any more workers. Because then they're gonna look. If we misbehave, we're gonna get slaughtered. Like they're gonna send a killer robot to kill us. And also, amongst that like rant I just had, you know, I'm gonna store all the buckets and that. Okay, that for God's sake, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna store all these buckets in the corner, at the top of the stairs there, to make life easier for me. So like, I wanna like do this thing. I wanna like just put everything in the incinerator all in one go. Apart from the bullet shells. I probably should put those at the top of the stairs as well. We'll see. So again, I'm gonna make this. I'm probably gonna try and get like this corridor done, or at least all the blood cleaned up anyway in this video. I'll probably. Okay, God damn it. Okay, god damn it, I messed up. Okay. I was too busy talking and not paying attention to how dirty my mop was. So I'm probably gonna get this area, try and get this area all cleaned up of blood anyway in this video. Wait, why does my character keep twitching? Even he's terrified of what's happening. He's like, nah, I'm 56 years old. I can't be doing with this, bro. I'm not incinerating everything today. I'm just gonna chuck any like rubbish just down to the bottom of the stairs here. But I keep checking footprints everywhere. For God's sake. And I memorize what a certain part of the mop looks like once it's like full of like blood. So it's only that's like, if that makes sense. So. Sometimes I'll know when to stop mopping, sometimes I just don't look at it and I forget, like I just did. Like that then, and then... Okay, man. But how is this bucket already completely, like, full of blood? Really? Okay, I'm trying not to spill this because that's just gonna make a huge mess everywhere. You see, I'm putting them all in this corner here, and I know I'm going to knock like 7 of them over while I'm incinerating everything, but it's fine. I might like start to like get a little box up here and just box up all the bullet casings. Okay, I forgot to clean my mop. There we go. Okay, so that's this corridor cleared of blood. Now, there's a lot of bullet holes and graffiti I have to take care of, but I'm not going to get rid of the graffiti in this playthrough. Okay, yeah, so I need to hurry up and do this quick, I'm kind of running out of time here, but I want to get all this blood cleaned up in this episode here. I might chuck everything I can down to the bottom there, but I don't know if I have time to do everything. I might just get all the base, like, just blood cleaned up, so I can start tomorrow without having to worry about, like, trekking blood everywhere. Can I just climb through this window? That makes life a lot easier. Why would I walk around when I can just do this? Also, how many episodes I'm going to do of this depends on how long it takes me to complete it. Like, cause I'm just gonna keep doing this in separate parts until I Okay, oh, yeah, let me spell that. I'm gonna keep doing this in separate parts until I finish it. But I'm gonna go for 100%. I don't know. But either way, I've taken a lot of blood through this room. But this part is this area is mostly complete. Apart from graffiti, there's no more blood anywhere. Which is the start. It's the start. Also, the drivers, because I think I mentioned this already, I've got to like put in, well I don't have to, but I want to put on like how each worker died, which I need to look at an article for. I'm going to do that off camera because it's a long process and it's just not enjoyable to watch, I feel like. But I don't know. And a funny story, my next upload was supposed to be a game called Raft, don't know if you've heard of it, it's a relatively big game. It's had a new update and I kind of wanted, like recently, I wanted to play through it. I've already played through it, but I wanted to do it on camera. But for some reason my recording software OBS just does not like it at all. Like when I first like tried it out, because I like I said at the start of this, I try out my recordings before. Wait, did I say it? I might have mentioned it, but I try out my recordings before I actually like properly record them for the real thing. To like test if the sound's okay and all that. And then today was the one day I didn't do that, annoyingly. Oh no, yesterday was the one day I didn't do that, annoyingly. Which is when I forgot to turn my microphone on, like a idiot. So yeah, so I tested out Raft and it was running at like 1 frame per minute recording. Like the in-game, like the gameplay itself was fine. Like me playing the game, it ran smoothly. But the actual like recording when I watched it was running at like 1 frame per minute. So I was like, you know what, this isn't good. Tried to fix it. It's not that bad anymore. It's just really choppy still. So I feel like it's just. I mean, it might still be watchable, but I feel like it's not. What the hell is this? Is this a spleen? I'm gonna throw this downstairs. It's a waste of my time, but really, for God's sake. Who puts a spleen in? I don't know what this is. It looks like a spleen. Who puts a spleen in a water dispenser? What do they do in this protest? I swear to God. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like it would have been like unenjoyable to watch because of the fact that it's choppy. But I don't know. Let me know your opinions on that. Would you like me to like play Raft with choppy gameplay? I guess you can't really answer that because you don't know how choppy it is. Is this like you have the occasional lag spike? It can be like 10 seconds or so. I do have a bad graphics card, which is probably why I'm having this issue. So until like I'll keep testing it every now and then to see if I still got the issue, but I don't know. We'll see. If you ever see a Raft upload, just know that it's fixed. Also, I just realized I just saw this through the window. I left a body here. What's the name? Jane Doe. That's the person who read the letter in there, saying she's hearing things in the vents and just annoyed at everyone for like not doing anything. But I'm trying to like angle her so she doesn't hit any walls and make a mess. I'm tracking footprints everywhere, all over where I've just cleaned, which is great. Which that reminds me, I'm gonna forget if I don't do this. I need to like. Oh, I cleaned it off already. I was gonna say I need to like clean off the wall where I hit the spleen off of, but apparently I already did that. Okay, I thought I had one more left in it. Come on. Yeah, clean up this ring first because I'll forget otherwise. What happened here? Did someone get just crushed by a filing cabinet? I feel like they aren't that heavy. Well, they're heavy, but I feel like they're not heavy enough to cause that. Okay, I can't get one more out of that. That much I know. So, okay, I feel like I'm not getting that now. Because you can't crouch in this. Oh, hello, what's this? I don't know what I just did. So, okay, I'm gonna be back when I read this. This looks like it's from the management itself. Yeah, the operations manager is on the top right there. So he's complaining about his sanitation crew, saying they're causing issues, but that he don't want to take it to the high ropes as long as they're still working. Okay, that's gone. I'll try and get it another time off camera, but for now it's fine. It's not too important, so I'm gonna leave that for now. I presume like reading all the just reading off the walls here, like itself, you can see like the story of this. Like, you know, there's robots everywhere. They are kind of like pretty much saying what they want through the graffiti on the wall. So, put together, oh, they weren't paid enough, or they didn't like robots or whatever, and then they sent robots to kill them. Maybe they sent maybe they sent like robots to watch over them, and then they started attacking the robots. I don't know I don't know what they did, but whatever it was, it didn't turn out well for them. I just know that. I just know that part. My guess is, I mean, my guess is that the robots slaughtered them, but because how else would they have died? I mean, unless they just drank themselves to death. But in that case, why would there be blood everywhere? Because again, I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of alcohol bottles everywhere. See, they were most likely all drunk, so maybe they're just... See, that's the good part about this YouTube. None of these people were in pain. They were all drunk out of their minds because there's alcohol everywhere. So in that case, it's not as bad because they weren't fully aware of what was happening. I mean, even though in the letters I read, they all sounded terrified, but who knows? A lot of drunk people sound terrified all the time, even though it's not a scary situation. You know what, I say that even though I haven't really been around much drunk people. Like, I've been at parties before, but whenever, like, all the adults are drunk and everything, I've been upstairs. Like, I haven't really been down there. I mean, recently I've started going downstairs on parties, because I realised how antisocial I was being, and the fact that I would not, like, go downstairs and talk at all to anyone else. So I'm starting to go downstairs now, but beforehand I wouldn't. And I realised I was really antisocial because I just wasn't talking to like anyone. So now I'm starting to witness people being drunk. Which, to be fair, I don't know. I guess you don't really notice when you're at the party until they start doing like dancing. There's certain songs that eventually come on, like you know when you hear them and they start singing to them, you know they're blasted. I can't remember. I know the lyrics to the songs. I can't remember what the songs are called. I'm not gonna sing because of copyright reasons, and also I'm not a good singer, so that's also a factor. Do this stairwell here just to make my life easier. This blood dirties my mop so quickly. I swear to God. That'll do for now. This room's almost done. I'm actually getting there. Did better than I thought I would. Being honest, I was just trying to get that corridor done, but I guess I did better. And I think that's all the blood in the upstairs. I'm gonna leave this bucket like around the corner here, not in the same pile as everything else. I also want to see the mess that's down here. I'm gonna try not to step on any bodies, but who knows? Yeah, I'm not getting past that. So I'm just gonna like, you know, I'm gonna pick up most of the bullet shells in this corridor here, just to make my life easier when I next do this. So got this bullet. I think picking up bullet shells is like one of the most tedious things about this game. Because they're just so small and they're so easy to miss because sometimes they're just hidden in corners and you just miss them. And also the way this game works, after you've done, the way it tells you if you've missed anything is they put like sort of like articles like posted around the office because you get teleported to an office when you finish. And when you clock out, when you finish you don't just end it when like the game says it's done. You decide when you're done. So you like clock out and say, look, I've finished. So once you've done that, it takes you to an office, and the game's nice. The game's way of telling you that that you've not you missed some stuff. It'll just put articles saying someone's died by like a bullet shell, like eating out of like a dirty pasta pot or something. Just ways of saying, look, you left this and this person died from it after like everyone started working here again. Okay, I'm just smashing everything in there, Jesus. It's like this sort of stuff. It'll say someone tried to eat out of this, which I don't know why they would. Because even if I left that there, it looks really bloody. Like, who's gonna like look at that and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat my food out of that? Like, no one in their right mind would do that, surely. Okay, there's a lot of bullet cases. There's a lot of signs around as well. I'm gonna put those in a pile. I remember, if I remember correctly, last time I did this, I put all the signs in like these yellow boxes here, and it lagged the game so much because it started bugging out. Okay, I want to pick up the bullet casing, not the not the filing cabinet. You know, think about it, you don't have to burn the filing cabinets, you can just leave them as they are. Same with the boxes. Actually, I think the boxes you have to put some. I can't remember. I'll have a look, but. So yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of the bullet casings in this corridor here, and then I'm probably gonna leave this here for now. Cause I'm running out of time and I've got stuff to do. Including probably starting to edit this, who knows. I might do it tomorrow. So wait, the day I'm recording this is on a Tuesday, so whatever day you're seeing this is however long it took me to edit this. Sometimes it's not like, sometimes it don't take me 2 days straight to edit. It means like, a lot of it is how long it takes me to get myself to edit. Like, sometimes I just like put it off until I actually decide, you know what, I ain't uploaded in a while, I need to get this out, which is what I decided today, upon realizing, or before I realized that I didn't record any audio from my mic, so. It's an L, but we move. Also, I guess something I should say. I said this in the last one when my mic was turned off. Um, I I'm going to record, or I'm going to upload one like episode of every like game series I'm planning on starting, and depending on how well they do, I'll continue it. Like Teardown hasn't done that well. It's the slowest growing video I've uploaded so far, indicating to me that it's not worth the hassle since it's not getting much attention, and meaning people aren't overly interested in it. Prison Architect, however, did well. The second part did really well, in my opinion. So I'm gonna continue doing that series. But I don't want to just upload Prison Architect. I don't want to just upload one game because that's gonna not be a good idea. Because then people are gonna get bored quickly. Maybe they won't at first, but eventually you run out of things to do and people get bored. So, I mean, I think if you're charismatic and creative, you can stick to one game because you can keep coming up with ideas. You can keep coming up with ideas on how to like keep viewers entertained. Such as Minecraft YouTubers, for example, they constantly upload Minecraft videos, and yet people never get bored. Like this the same game, same concept, but like, I guess it helps. I guess it helps that Minecraft is like, you can do a lot of Minecraft. It's not just survival. There's creative. You can get like, you can play with friends, all that stuff. Speaking of friends, I've only told one person about my channel so far because I don't really want like to tell people and then them like try and demoralize me, or like, I guess in a way them like making comments like they don't mean anything by, but then they make comments that like demotivate me from this. So I'd rather just keep it to myself. And now I've got one trustworthy friend that I have told, and I think he's actually got a channel as well. I think it's called Dr. Neutro. I think that yeah, I think that's what it's called. If you want to go around, go check him out. He hasn't uploaded any gaming videos yet. He said he wants to, but he said he's got a bad computer, so he can't. But he uploaded an iPhone 14 Pro unboxing, so if you want to see that, go check it out. I'll probably just put a link in the description for you if you want. But he's a cool guy. He's one of my closest friends. Great guy. That'd be awesome. I've done pretty much everything I want to do here. So I'm gonna leave this here for now. I've got rid of all the blood everywhere, so that's the start. Next video, I'm probably gonna try and like move all this crap and try and get everything like tidied up here, so it doesn't look like a bomb's gone off everywhere. And then from there, I'll decide what I do after that, and then so on and so forth. So this is me. This is Viscera cleanup detail. Let me know if you want to see any more of this through just likes or something, or I don't know, you decide. However way, just choose your way of telling me that you're enjoying this video or you enjoyed this. You don't have to comment, just like it or something. I don't know. You do you. But yeah, going back, actually yeah, before I forget, going back to the series thing. If you see me upload a video or an episode of a series that you enjoy, want to see more, just like it. If you don't enjoy it and you don't really want to see more of it, because I want to value my spare time, as in like, I don't want to spend my spare time recording and editing something that no one wants to watch. So I'm gonna upload like game videos of what I can. By that I mean what OBS would let me record without lagging. And from there, if you see one you like, just like it or something, and then I'll know immediately that hey, this is people are like this. I'm gonna continue this, and there you go. But then if you don't want to see one, just I don't know, ignore it or something. I don't know. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna leave it here. This has been Viscera cleanup detail. Gory game, but as I clean up, once I get rid of all the bodies, it's not as gory like up here. This is fine. There's no more blood, no more bodies. It's just a mess. But yeah, this is me in a bit. Peace.